Hello friends, I am Professor S.B. Devre, Department of Soil and Water Conservation Engineering from KKW College of Agriculture Engineering and Technology, Nasik. Today we discuss on the topic construction and analysis of hydrographs. First we discuss about what is hydrograph. Hydrograph is a graphical or tabular presentation of instantaneous runoff or a discharge rate against time. Sometimes it is also known as storm hydrograph, flood hydrograph, or simply a hydrograph. A hydrograph presents the total runoff, that is direct plus base flow, occurring at a given time. It also shows the distribution of total runoff with respect to time at a certain point of measurements. All hydrographs have three characteristics regions, that is rising limb, crease segment, or peak point, and falling limb. These characteristic regions are shown in the schematic diagram in the next slides. Hydrograph records of rivers discharge, the level of water flowing down a river channel over a period of time. They show how certain rivers respond to a rainstorm. River discharge is the level of water flowing down a river is calculated by cross-sectional area of that river into river's mean average velocity at a particular point in its course. Storm hydrograph shows the change in discharge caused by a period of rainfalls also, or it depends upon the rainfall intensity. Why construct and analyze hydrographs? It is used to find out the discharge pattern of a particular drainage basin, what amount of water drained by that catchment area, help predict to flooding events, therefore influence implementation of flood prevention measures to control the flood situation or to create the flood protection structures. Construction of storm or flood hydrographs. This graph shows the hours flood hydrograph, that is in an x-axis hours from a start of rainstorm or duration of storm, and y-axis, that is discharge in meter cube per seconds. The component of graph shows that rising limb, peak flow or basin lag times, recession limbs, best flows, overland flows. The discharge of the river is measured in a cumex, that is stand for cubic meter per seconds. Rainfall shows in a mm as a bar graph, and discharge in a meter cube as a line graphs. Rising limb, it is also known as concentration curve, is the ascending portion of hydrograph. Its slope steepness depends on the rise of discharge due to gradual building of storage in a drainage channel, as well as of a rising limb is dependent on the storm and watershed characteristics. Both in generals, the shape of rising limb is being concave upwards and rise slowly in the early stage of the flow. But as the storm continues and more flow from distant apart reaches to the outlet of watershed, the rising limb rises very rapidly up to the peak point of the hydrograph. The extent of rising limb is comparatively shorter than the falling limb. As a result, the area below this limb is less than that of the following limbs. The normal flow of the rivers start to rise when the runoff ground and soil water reaches the rivers. Peak flow. Peak flow, also called as crease segment. This segment is one of the very important parts of the hydrograph. As it contains the peak flow, it is extended from the point of inflection on the rising limb to a similar inflection point on the falling limb. The peak flow occurs when the various parts of watershed yield the runoff simultaneously to the outlet. Generally, in the large watershed, The peak flow occurs when the rainfall gets stopped. The time interval from center of mass of rainfall, the peak is controlled by the storm and watershed characteristics. Hydrograph of some watershed resulted from a single and relatively short duration rainfall. Have two or more peaks, multi-peaks, complex hydrographs can also occur when two or more storms occurring in a close durations. Recession limbs shows that water is still reaching the river, but it is in decreasing amount. It is the descending portion of hydrograph. It is also known as recession limb. The following limb is extended from the portion of inflection, end of crease segment, to the commencement of natural groundwater flow. It represents the withdrawal of water from the storage buildup in the watershed during initial phase of hydrographs. The point of inflection on the falling limb of the hydrograph indicates the stage when the rainfall has been stopped and channel flow is due to storage made over the watershed. The shape of falling limb is dependent only on the physical features of the channel and is dependent on the storm characteristics. Basin lags. It is the time interval between the center of a unit storm to the peak of corresponding hydrographs. Normal discharge of the rivers. Overland flow plus trough flow is equal to storm flow. Overland flow, volume of water reaching the river from surface runoff. Trough flow, volume of water reaching the rivers through the soil and underlying rock layers. It includes in subsurface or base flow water. Interception of storm hydrograph. You need to refer rising limb, recession limb, lag time, rainfall intensity, peak flow compared to the best flow, recovery rate back to the best flow. Some facts influencing storm hydrographs, that is area, land use, slope, soil, rock type, precipitation or temperatures. Area, large basin receives more precipitation than small, therefore have a large runoff. Larger size means longer lag time, as the water has a longer distance to travel to reach the trunk river, or the time of concentration in the catchment area is more. Slope. Channel flow can be faster down a steep slope, therefore steeper rising limb and shorter lag times. It is a topographical parameter of that catchment area or watersheds. Rock type. Permeable rocks means rapid infiltration and little overland flow, therefore shallow rising limbs. Having soils having a high drainable porosity. Soil. Infiltration is generally greater on thick soils. The more infiltration occurs, the longer lock time and shallower the rising limbs. Land use, urbanization, concrete and tarmac from impermeable surface, creating a steep rising limb and shortening the time lags. In wooded areas, trees intercept and absorb the precipitation, creating a shallow rising limb and lengthening the lag time. Precipitation and temperature. Short, intense rainstorm can produce rapid overland flow and steep rising limbs. If there have been an extreme temperature, the ground can be hard, either back or frozen, causing rapid surface runoff. Snow on the ground can act as a store, producing a long lag time and shallow rising limbs. Once the set in the rising limb will become a steep. Remember, the influencing factor will influence each other, changing through the river course. Thank you.